welcome to another edition of Second Grade News. Today is Friday, September 4th, 2020. Please stand and join as Raymond says the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
Great job, guys. Now, as you know, today is Friday, which means it is time for another joke for Funny Friday. All right, here we go. Are you ready? What type of worms do librarians take fishing with them? You give up? Bookworms! Boom! Come on, that was a good one. Librarians, bookworms, fishing. That was a good one, right? All right. To continue on with our Fun Friday, today for reading, you will be doing a directed drawing of a mouse like Kevin Hinks. And you'll get to choose whether you want your mouse to be Chester or Sheila Ray and Louise. You'll also have a chance to write about which one of those books you enjoyed reading the most this week. In math, you will be playing review on MobyMax, but we also have some serious stuff we got to do today, right? We are going to be taking our STAR reading test. And just like with our critical standards and things like that, we really want us to try our best and give me all you got with your test so that I see just how brilliantly smart you guys are. I'm already seeing it in small group, but I want everybody to see it in our test results as well, all right? So make sure you're trying your best, but also that you are doing your work, right? We're not going to ask our parents for help. We're going to do the best that we can so Miss Gates knows the most about you, all right? A few of you are also going to be meeting with me for Dibbles today, which is, remember, it's where you get to read and you get to show me how fast you can read and how many words per minute you can read, okay? I'm expecting great things from you guys today, and I know you are going to crush both of these tests, all right? The last reminder that I have for you is to remember that there is no school on Monday. It is Labor Day, and so we get a long weekend. So I hope you guys have a restful weekend. Enjoy your Monday off school, and I will see you again in person for reading groups on Tuesday. I love you guys. Bye. Good morning, guys, and welcome to Calendar. Let's sing our Days of the Week song for our final day. All right, here we go. Ready? Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Very good. All right, so if we know that yesterday was Thursday, that means today is Friday. Woot! It's Fun Friday. And tomorrow will be Saturday. All right? Let's look at our month of the year. We're going to spell it together. We have September. Ready? S-E-P-T-E-M-B-E-R. September. Very good. So let's go ahead and jump on up into our Macarena months for the last time as well. Here we go. Ready? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Very good. All right, now we need to flip over our next piece in calendar to see if we know what our pattern is going to be. So, make a prediction. I don't want you to color anything in yet, but in your head, I want you to make a prediction about what you think this piece is going to be. And then we're going to see if you were right. Let's see. Did you guess a yellow rectangle? If you did, you are correct. So we see that for today, the 4th, we need a yellow rectangle. All right? So we see that it's going to be very similar to last month's pattern. We have red, square, yellow, rectangle. Red, square, yellow, rectangle. Okay? So let's think about it. What do we think are going to be our next two shapes? What would be our next two shapes? I want you to go ahead and pause your video, and I'm going to let you go ahead and fill in Saturday and Sunday's shape. Okay, so pause your video and fill in what you think are going to be Saturday and Sunday's shape, and then come back and we'll see if you were right. All right, now, if you guessed a red square and a yellow rectangle, you were correct. All right, so the next two for Saturday and Sunday would be a red square and a yellow rectangle. Let's go back and say today's date together, though. We know today is Friday, September 4th, 2020. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and add our number of the day to our hundreds chart. Now, if we know that all of these numbers have had the same digit in their ones place, what do we think is going to come after 19? It's going to have a 0 in its one place, but what's it going to have in the tens place? Not a 1, because that would be 10 like last week. We're going to have the number 2 in the one or tens place. So our number of the day is 20. Very good. All right, let's add another 1 cube and see what happens. All right, so we are adding a 1's cube to our pocket. When you color in a 1's cube on your chart, what do you notice? They're all filled up, right? So that means that we now have enough to make a trade. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to count out our 1's cubes, okay? So I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so I have 10 1's cubes, but I can't put a 10 right here. What do I know about 10 1's cubes? Those are the same as 1 10 rod, right? So you're going to erase all 10 of your 1 cubes, and you're going to change that into a 10 rod. So shade in a 10 rod. All right? And so now, instead of having 9 1's cubes, look at your paper. How many 1's cubes do you have? 0, right? We have 0 1's cubes. But how many 10 rods do we have? Instead of 1 10 rod, now we have 2 10 rods. So we made a trade, or we regrouped those 10 1 cubes and put them into a 10 rod. Very good. All right, let's look at our coins for today. And I need to grab something really quick. All right. So we are going to take a penny for today, because remember we add 1 penny to our pocket every day. So penny, penny, easily spent, coppery, brown, and worth 1 cent. Okay, so we're going to add 1 more cent to our pocket, and let's see what we have. Okay, we have 10, right? Because we know dime, dime, little and thin. I remember you're worth 10. Okay, so we have a dime, we have a nickel, 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 thick and fat. You're worth 5 cents. I know that. All right, so we have 1 dime, 1 nickel, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pennies. Okay, so let's see how much money that is. We have 10, and then we're going to switch to counting by 5s. So 10, 15, then we're switching to 1s. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so we have 20 cents today. Or we can also say that that is $0.20. Now, I want you to look at your pocket. Do you think there's anything that we could trade today? Well, I know that a nickel is worth 5 cents. right? And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cents worth of pennies. So let's do that together. You're going to take out your pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to trade 5 pennies, and I'm going to trade that for a nickel. Okay, so I'm going to put that nickel, because it's worth 5 cents. We're going to put that nickel over here in our nickels pocket. Okay, so now we should have 1 dime and 2 nickels. All right, let's count to see if we still have 20 cents. So here we go. 10, and then we're going to switch to counting by 5. So 10, 15, 20. We still had 20 cents, right? Okay, do you think we could make any more trades? Let's look at our nickels. We know that nickels are worth 5 cents. So if I have 2 nickels, let's see what we have. Here we go, ready? 5, 10. Do we know of a coin that's worth 10 cents? Yes, we do. We can trade our nickels. 5, 10. We can trade these 2 nickels or 10 cents for another dime, right? Which is that little small silver coin. All right, and we know that when we count our dimes, we count by tens. So we have 2 of them. Here we go, ready? 10, 20. We still have 20 cents. We just showed it in a different way. Very good. All right, let's add a minute to our clock today. All right, so we're going to add 1 more minute. Shade that in, and look at what happened. We got to another one of those landmark numbers, right? So we can now say 5, 10, 15, 20. Very good. So if our minute hand is pointing to the 4, the big 4, we know that 20 minutes has passed, and our time would be 1:20. Very good. All right, let's do some skip counting. I just realized that I have forgotten to skip count with you guys this week, so I am very sorry for that. We are going to get started with that now. So let's skip count by 5s all the way to 100. Here we go. Are we ready? Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Very good. All right, so that was skip counting by 5s. Now we're going to skip count by 10s to 100. Here we go. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Very good. Today, we are going to skip count by 10s, and we are going to start at the number 250. All right? So I want you to write your number that we start at, 250, in your first box, and then pause your video and go ahead and count by 10s all the way to your last blank. All right? And then come on back and let's check your answers. All right, so we have 250, 260, 270, 280, 290. Remember, when we go from 90 up by 10, we go to the next 100. So if I'm at 200, it will now be 300. And then we move to 310 and 320. 330, 340. All right, guys, great job this week. I am so proud of you. I know that you guys are going to do just as great of a job on your star reading and Dibbles test today as you have all your other work this week. I hope you have a fabulous weekend, a fabulous long weekend, because remember, we don't have schoolwork on Monday. And I will see you guys in... if you're doing Dibbles today, I'll see you then. If not, I will see you guys on Tuesday. Have a great weekend.